of the players from the stadium course at TPC Sawgrass. We begin with Englishman Justin Rose, 153 yards coming into 15, and he holds it out for an eagle. It's a 2 on the card for Rose. How about another Englishman making a move from off the green at 16, Ian Poulter, his 3rd at the par 5. And he makes that for an eagle from 53 feet away. Rory McIlroy working from the fairway at 10, 142 yards, and just watching this one as it lands closely to the pin, just right of the flag, and he would brush that in from 3 feet. Jason Day, past winner, 7 under par. A little bit of a tough spot at the 9th, working with about 50 yards, a flip wedge, and he sets himself up for birdie, which he would make. Ben An, 8 under par. This is the drivable par 4. Full swing, high arcing shot, and this one comes up the right side. The wind helping from that side of the green, and he would set himself up for what would be a beautiful hold putt. Rory McIlroy for birdie at 12. Had a bit of a poor play from off the green, but comes back and makes that one from 29 feet. Brian Harman, 2nd shot at the 15th. Harman, 189 yards, and this one coming in and working closer. Harman from 7 feet away would make that putt. He's in good shape heading into the weekend. Tommy Fleetwood, par 5, 2nd from the bunker across the green, and what a way to start his day as he went birdie, eagle, and then on to the 3rd. How about a 4 under start through 3 holes? Yes. Fleetwood goes 3-3-2 to extend his lead. Ian Poulter now for birdie at 5. 38-footer. And once he starts to gain comfort on these greens, he is one to watch. Poulter rolling it well. And solo 2nd in his hands at that point. Mexico's Abraham Ancer. 2nd shot at the 7th, 156 yards coming in. And this one working right to the cup, just inches from the pole location, and an easy birdie. Fairway for Rory McIlroy at the par 5 16th, and take a look at this line, almost hanging it over the lake. 224 yards, and he brings it in to the bottom of the green. 9 feet left, and he would make the putt for an eagle 3. So McIlroy moving up, Tommy Fleetwood finishing his day with a birdie at 18. The par 5 16th for Charlie Hoffman, 1 over par at this point, edge of the green, and this is how you get well on the scorecard. From 1 over to 1 under as he makes that from 54 feet away. Scott Langley, difficult stance and lie at the 9th, the par 5, but with his 3rd shot, he makes it look easy. Langley with a chip-in eagle from 56 feet. To Keegan Bradley in the fairway at the 16th, and they were attacking this golf hole, the par 5, beginning of the gauntlet, and they love to go after this flag when it's well positioned from 234 out. Bradley would line that up for eagle and drop the putt. Tiger Woods at 13 uphill. This at the par 3 for birdie. After the birdie at 12, huge roar of applause for Tiger as he drains the 27-footer. 236 left at 11 for Harris English. And this is a feat that doesn't happen that often in golf. With his 2nd shot on a par 5, he is down for a double eagle, an albatross from 236. Now the 16th for Patrick Reed. After bringing his 2nd shot up the left side, that was a great play as he chips it in. The hole out for eagle from 88 feet away. Tiger Woods now at the island green. Tee shot at 17, pin cut to the front, and he just barely gets it onto the surface. And from there, he would make the birdie. Best of the day, though, at 17 was Ryan Moore. An incredible golf shot, as this just goes right down the flagstick into the cup. TPC Sawgrass, Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. Seamus Power attacking with an 8-iron at the par 3 third pin, cut to the front, and that one is in. Third straight day we have had an ace at a par 3. Now to the 17th. Tiger Woods, who made a quadruple bogey 7 here on Friday, putting 2 balls in the water. Not this time. Woods, that one all over the flagstick. And from 2 feet away, he would brush in that birdie right alongside Kevin Na, who had a close one as well. Ollie Snyderjans looking for birdie at 13, 22-footer. And that one is in. Snyderjans on his way to a very solid Saturday. Rory McIlroy playing in the final group. Joined Fleetwood as a leader on Friday, makes the birdie at 3. That was after back-to-back bogeys. Justin Rose now, tee at 17. And Rose on a little bit of a move. This one working back towards the flag to 3 feet, and he would brush that in for birdie. Tony Finau looking for eagle at 16. Finau looking to gain 2. A running putt into the back of the cup. Finau from 45 feet. He would find the water, though, on the next hole. Jon Rahm at the 9th, his 3rd at the par 5. And Rahm trying to make a move from 83 yards, sets himself up for a birdie, which he would make. And Rahm with momentum onto the back 9. Rory McIlroy a hole further back, this at the difficult 8th. 238 yards this par 3, and he catches a line from the right side. McIlroy to within a foot. A tap-in birdie. Jason Day now at 15. A wire-to-wire winner here in 2016. Day, 2nd at 15 from 150 yards to a couple of feet for an easy birdie. Day trying to get in the conversation. He'll hope to do that on Sunday. Fleetwood at the 8th. Tommy losing shots on the first couple of holes, but battling back with a birdie from 28 feet. Jon Rahm at 13. Pin cut all the way to the back left corner. He liked this one for good reason. To about 3 feet. And Rahm with a birdie. Now the Spaniard on to 17, a much shorter par 3 with the pin cut to the front and the fans waiting for something good. Rahm delivers. He thought for a moment that might find the cup, but it was an easy birdie for Rahm, and the same for Tommy Fleetwood. Arguably the biggest roar around the island green as this one came off the top, working down that slope, and didn't stop until it was just a couple of feet from the cup. And with that, Fleetwood would move to 14. Round action of the players from TPC Sawgrass, the stadium course, a lot on the line. Dustin Johnson getting to work early. Brings that in off the side hill, lines up a tap-in birdie at his opening hole, and moves to 11 under. Jonathan Vegas across the green, working 7. A chance to get to 11 under as well, 51 feet. The birdie putt. And Vegas gets that one. He's on the move. Jim Furyk, what a week he's had to this point. Furyk working 10 from 117 and just below the hole. He would set himself up for a 10-foot birdie. He would grab a share of the lead at 13 under. Jon Rahm was the leader at the 54-hole point. Struggled early, but makes the birdie at 8 and trying to claw his way back into it. Furyk now at 11. Par 5. Out of that bunker, nice bit of touch. And he would set up birdie, once again a share of the lead at 14 under par. Here comes Eddie Pepperell from England. And he holds that from off the green. And at the 15th, he would pick up a shot. Now Rory McIlroy at the 9th, the par 5. And he would set himself up for birdie from the other side. Take a look at this putt from Pepperell at 17. Over that brow and then just washing down that hill as it drops. Jonathan Vegas says, I can do you one better. The Venezuelan at the very front of the green. This one needs to travel nearly 70 feet, and the arcing putt finds the line. And Vegas delivering a huge moment at 17. Longest putt ever holed there. Back to McIlroy, this at 12, 11 under. Short par. Jonathan Vegas across the green, working 7. A chance to get to 11 under as well, 51 feet. the birdie putt. And Vegas gets that one. He's on the move. Jim Furyk, what a week he's had to this point. Furyk working 10 from 117 and just below the hole. He would set himself up for a 10-foot birdie. He would grab a share of the lead at 13 under. Jon Rahm was the leader at the 54-hole point. Struggled early, but makes the birdie at 8 and trying to claw his way back into it. Furyk now at 11. Par 5. Out of that bunker, nice bit of touch. And he would set up birdie, once again a share of the lead at 14 under par. Here comes Eddie Pepperell from England. And he holds that from off the green. And at the 15th, he would pick up a shot. Now Rory McIlroy at the 9th, the par 5. And he would set himself up for birdie from the other side. Take a look at this putt from Pepperell at 17. Over that brow and then just washing down that hill as it drops. Jonathan Vegas says, I can do you one better. The Venezuelan at the very front of the green. This one needs to travel nearly 70 feet, and the arcing putt finds the line. And Vegas delivering a huge moment at 17. Longest putt ever holed there. Back to McIlroy, this at 12. Short par 4. He overplayed his second shot, but made that crucial putt coming back. So McIlroy getting to 15 under. Jim Furyk, the approach at 18. And what a wonderful shot to end the round. Furyk, a big shot. He brushes in the putt, and he would post that number of 15 under at the clubhouse. So McIlroy, now at this point, 14 under, and he makes it at 15. And then on to 16 for eagle. And he just misses that, but he taps in for birdie, takes the outright lead at 16 under. Meanwhile, Tommy Fleetwood at 16. 203 yards, coming in on a great line. Gets that big bounce off the other side of the hill. It sets up a 3-footer for eagle. He would make that, going to 14 under, but Fleetwood would then find the water at 17. So it all came down to Rory, getting through 18 unscathed.